Well, hello, folks. That was a crazy match. An instant classic between Roger Federer and Juan Martin Del Potro, with Juan Martin Del Potro taking the Indian Wells crown. How did he do it? Here's a slice on what happened in this crazy match. And I thought Federer and Del Potro were friends. Do they hate each other? They definitely hate the umps, but do they hate each other? Let's find out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video if you do, so you don't miss any further updates, because this season is ramping up big time. Federer and Del Potro just set the tone for the rest of the season, I hope, in their insanely intense match in the final of Indian Wells. Now, it was so intense because it was a really tight match the whole way through, but both players were completely on edge. And at different points, they were both yelling at the umpire, getting mad at him for certain things, and they were even getting mad at each other. And I know that. Yeah, I know that Del Potro and Federer are friends. I think they seem pretty friendly, but I'm not so I'm at the end they still seem pretty. They gave each other a hug at the net, but it was nuts. And I'm gonna explain kind of how the match went down from start to finish here. So Federer was clearly off from the beginning of the match. He was making way too many unforced errors on his forehand side. A couple of them were when he was coming to net just to put away a forehand, completely missing the court. So things like that were just showing people that he was really off, and he hadn't. Just like he was off kind of in the Chorch match, even though Chorch was playing unbelievable. And I'm not making all these excuses for Federer, but he was just clearly off at the beginning of the Del Potro match. He did find his form, though, however, halfway through the second set, and then he broke and he went ahead. And this is where the match really got crazy. So Federer had been negative the whole match. He'd been more vocal than I've seen him pretty much ever. I don't know. He looked like me out there, or he looked like just an average schmo, just getting super negative, down on himself. Body language is bad. And Severin, his coach, was getting on him, his box was trying to pump him up. But yeah, it was not looking good for Federer. And at the beginning, I was just like, oh, well, he's definitely losing this final. Del Potro is going to win. Del Potro was playing super solid right from the beginning, hitting big, not making any unforced errors, serving well. Backhand looked the best I've ever seen it, as Robbie Koenig said. So Federer was in big trouble. But then he broke in the second set, going ahead. But then Del Potro broke back. So then it ended up getting forced to a tiebreaker. And this is where it was crazy, because Federer was getting super down on himself. I think they had been getting frustrated by the changeovers and what was happening there. Del Potro was getting mad at the umpire for the crowd. They were just fighting it was crazy. It was so much more intense than a normal tennis match, which I like. I think this level of kind of, I don't know what it was, angst on the court, competitiveness, that made tennis more entertaining. And if we can get that consistently, that's amazing, because this was an incredibly intense and exciting match to watch. But so it's the second set tiebreaker. Federer's up 6-4, serving for the set. And he loses the point, so it's 6-5. And then he hits what appears to be an ace. So they both start walking to the bench. Del Potro challenges on the way to the bench. So by the time the challenge thing had come up on the screen, Del Potro was already sitting down at his bench. And then the ball was actually out. It was really close, but it was out. So then Federer has to come back and do a second serve. Del Potro has to walk all the way back, and then Federer double faults. He misses his second serve, and then I would have lost my mind. I mean, I would have broken maybe every racket in my bag. I don't even know. I don't know how he recovered from that and still won the tiebreaker. But Federer was obviously mad that the ball kids and the line judges kind of left their spot, and then everyone had to go back, and he had to do a second serve. Crazy circumstances, and Federer had the right to be angry there, I think, at the umpire for not giving at least Del Potro a warning for leaving the court and then while challenging. You're not supposed to obviously do that. The point's not over if you've challenged it. So Federer was getting mad at the umpire for not getting mad at Del Potro for leaving the court. Well, the point wasn't over. Very similar to 2009 and when they played in the final of the U.S. Open, when Djokovic cussed out the ref for allowing Del Potro to challenge that late. So that's why I'm thinking, do Del Potro and Federer even like each other? Does Federer secretly hate Del Potro? Who knows? But very similar to the 2009 match, which Del Potro also won. So pretty crazy there. And then later in the third set, there's a short ball. Federer ran out to it, and he didn't really have much to do with it, but he just pinned Del Potro with it in the leg. And Federer gives the hand up, like you have to, and walks away. Del Potro gives him a death stare. Can't believe it for some reason, but I mean, that's not that uncommon. The commentators didn't even really react. They're just oh, man, tattooed him with the ball, mate, or however Robbie Koenig talks. But that's just part of all the fun that was happening in this match. So pretty crazy there. Federer stayed mentally tough and won that tiebreaker in one of the craziest tiebreakers of the year. This was definitely the match of the year so far, I think. Is anyone challenging that? Match of the year. Unbelievable. Maybe the best tennis match ever played at Indian Wells. That's what people are saying. But then Federer starts off this third set well, and And Del Potro's looking like not as good. He's looking really frustrated. He smashed his racket at the end of the second set. I've never seen him do that before. Then the set gets to like 4-4, and then Federer breaks to go ahead. And I was like, we've seen this script before. And then he has 2 championship points, and he can't convert. He can't convert on him. I think he double faulted on one. Just kind of choked up a little bit there. And I've seen that, like, it reminds me of, like, I think the 2012 U.S. Open or 2011 U.S. Open against Djokovic when he couldn't close it out there with championship points. And then it ends up, Del Potro breaks back, goes to a tiebreaker, and then Federer just plays a terrible tiebreaker right from the start. Didn't play well. Del Potro hit some sweet returns, and it was an easy tiebreaker for Del Po. Got his first Masters 1000, so congrats to Del Po. Congrats to the Argentinian people for having their first, winner at Indian Wells ever. So if you're Argentinian, show me some love in the comments. Show Del Po some love in the comments. But yeah, all in all, this match was absolutely nutto. It was exciting though. It was fun to watch these guys go at it. It was kind of fun to see like the human side of Federer in a sense. And Del Po, he's usually pretty poised and stoic, but he was looking a bit mad there too, especially when he smashed his racket at the end of the second set on his bench. All understandable. You know what? It's kind of cool to see the guys that are that talented and they're normally that mentally strong. They're losing it a little bit. They're losing their hinges a little bit. And honestly, this match could have gone either way. Del Po just played better in the tiebreaker, and Federer choked in the tiebreaker. So great ending to the tournament. Match of the year. Do you guys think it's match of the year? Is there any other match? Like the Cilic match in the Federer Cilic match in the final was pretty good in the Australian Open, but I just think this was better. It was tighter, but you never know. So what do you guys think? What was match of the year? Was this the match of the year? But thanks for watching. Indian Wells was great, and we got a Miami preview coming up soon here, and the vlog is coming up soon. So pay attention or stay tuned for the Indian Wells travel vlog. I think I might call it How to Watch Tennis. I think that's a good name for the vlog. What do you think? Let me know what a good name for the vlog would be in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching, and that was The Slice. Thanks for watching, folks. The Slice Tennis News makes videos, podcasts, and articles on our website. So go to theslicetennis.com for the best fan-written tennis articles on the planet. We have a great group of writers who do that, and they got exciting articles coming up here about Rafa, if he's going to play the clay season or not. Well, obviously he's going to play, but what it's looking like going into it. And yeah, go there for all things tennis, and you can buy this shirt for $24.99. Thank you for the support, and if you want to, you can support moi, The Slice, all of this on patreon.com/theslicetennis. $1, $2, $5 a month, $10 a month if you really love me. Anything like that would be appreciated. Thanks for the support, and we'll see you in Miami.